spooky treats, you're in luck. Joe is in the KC24 kitchen with Chef Jim Pacini this morning with some recipes for a haunting good time. Hey there, Joe.
Hey there, that's right. Yeah, so a lot of people are going to be at home this evening and looking for ideas, something interesting to make, or even this morning before they head out to work or for school or anything like that. Joining me right now is Jim Pacini from the Institute of Technology in Clovis. Good morning. How you doing?
Good, Joe. Good morning. Good to be here.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here. Bright and early with us this morning because you brought bear claws.
We did bring some pumpkin cream cheese bear claws this morning.
Pumpkin cream cheese bear claws. I've never even heard of that. Tell us about what we're doing right now.
So we've taken some cream cheese, a little sugar, pinch of salt. We're going to add a little vanilla to this. We're going to cream this mixture. Then we're going to cream this mixture. I'm going to actually hand that off to Jonathan and let him work on that. While he's working on that, we're going to take some pumpkin puree. 7.5 ounces, actually. I think we put the recipes on the website.
Yeah,
right?
If everything you're watching here right now is up on our website, you go to KC24 Facebook page or our website, you can get the whole entire list of these ingredients. Why do you think this makes this is not only a good Halloween idea, this is really good through, I mean, you can even just do Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yeah, this is I think a really good fall recipe. I actually wrote this recipe for you for this morning. This isn't something that I had on the archives. I wrote this recipe.
So this is something, this is your
for your show this morning, yes. This
just
is
for us.
Right. So we're going to take this pumpkin puree, some brown sugar, cinnamon, ground nutmeg, ground clove, ground allspice. We're going to mix that together. And then the other thing about this recipe is that I use things that you can get off the shelf. So puff pastry, you can buy at your local grocery store. You're going to take a sheet of puff pastry. We're going to cut that into 6 pieces, nice and evenly. And then what we're going to do is we're going to transfer this to a sheet pan, or in this case a half sheet pan.
I just want to point out, we have like a whole class here today. I think it's amazing, and you have so many helpers, and a lot of people woke up bright and early. We appreciate you all joining us. So what's next?
So we're going to take this half sheet pan, we're going to take our pumpkin puree mixture, and we're going to spread that right down the middle. Thank you, David. I'm going to spread that right down the middle.
This is like a pumpkin. What else is in
It's
this
basically a pumpkin pie filling. It's a pumpkin pack.
I can smell that.
Pumpkin pack, brown sugar,
Smells
ground
like
cinnamon, ground clove, ground nutmeg, ground allspice.
You know, you have that pumpkin smell. It just smells like Thanksgiving or
Right?
fall time. That's perfect.
Yeah, and that's the nice thing about this is it's going to be, the cream cheese makes it a little bit rich, but then the pumpkin kind of cuts that a little bit. Makes it actually doesn't make it quite so heavy. Then we're going to take our cream cheese mixture that the guys have got, John's got ready for us. Thank you, David. Thank you, John.
So you put this in here, and then you'd be putting it in the oven, right?
Yeah, we're going to pipe this right down the middle, just like that.
And how long would you be putting this in the oven for?
These are going to go in the oven for 12 to 15 minutes, depending on your oven. We're going to put it in a 375-degree oven. And again, it just depends on how efficient your oven is.
There we go. And then it would kind of come out like this.
Yep, we're going to take them, fold them over.
All right, and then you put this in the oven real quick. We got to toss to Christina here in a moment. So after this, you put it in the oven.
Egg wash, almonds, and bake.
Perfect.
12,
that's up
12 to 17 minutes.